Oh, fuck you.
Okay, you're live now. So, now I'm just trying to get everything lined up.
Okay. Okay.
No, I'm looking at the check one, check two. Okay, your mic is live. Why is your mic live?
Hello, hello. Let me know if I have you can hear me. Can you hear me? Let me know you can hear me well, because we have a little bit of a trouble setting up today, so we're having a little bit of a late start. But hello, good morning. Happy Sunday for everybody. Good morning or good afternoon, whatever you are, or whenever you're watching this video. Remember, this is a freebie video. It will be available for everybody to watch after, so you can totally share this with your friends. But the in-depth explanation about the needles for rooting, I only have that video available for my Patreons. Flip is gonna post that link in a little bit because that video is already available for my Patreons. I'm talking in deep about the needles, the types of needles that we use here, and of course, because my Patreons pay a monthly donation in my Patreon page, I also send them then links of where to find the hair, where to find the needles, and pretty much whatever I recommended the most in my experience. So if you want to find details like that, like in deep, you will have to be a Patreon and follow the link that Flip is gonna share in a little bit talking about that, okay? This is my friend Patricia Rowe little baby doll. So that means that she sculpted this baby. I did not sculpt this baby. She sculpted and cast this baby, and I got it blank, which means unpainted. I have a video of the full painting of this video also. That is a mini class and is 100% available in my Patreon page. So what I did with this little girl here is I painted a little nice airbrush shading I did on the tail. Thank you, Catherine. Hello, everybody there. So what I'm going to do here, and everybody's going to be able to watch this, is how I do the hair. This is the very first time of you watching how do we do the hair in a silicone baby doll. This is a silicone baby doll. Here we are to let you have a peek. Okay. I was having a little bit of having my fans choosing the color of the hair for this baby. I posted in like a blonde, curly gray, and I believe a light blonde, a dark blonde. And the color, and I also think because it matches with the little tail that I did here, the shading, we pick, this is alpaca. It's a chocolate, like a chocolate brown. There you go. And I think this was like the best choice. I think it's gonna look just amazing like this. Look at that. It looks so cute. 100% I match with the little brownish that I did on the tail too. This is something like a mouse-lin hybrid human baby. It's just too cute, very, very cute. And it's probably the tiniest baby I ever painted and finishing. But I said it has to be done, and it has to be done right now. I'm having me coffee. Let me know where you guys are watching from. You can say hi on the chat. You must. We do this just because of hackers and spams, but we do require you to be subscribed to my page if you want to comment, just because we have a past experience and they were not fun. People are writing, stupid thing on the chat. So we no longer allow people that are not subscribed to the channel to send us a chat. So if you want to chat, if you want to comment something, I'm sorry, but you must be subscribed to the channel, all right? Good morning. This is by far my favorite cup. Coffee. And let me see, where's my window here? Okay. I think I'm good. So right now what I have, and I'm just going to explain, is a comb, a plastic comb with a side that is smaller than the other one. Just a cheap toothbrush, the 99-cent store toothbrush. Soft bristles, better. I never use hard bristles really, but it could be any kind of a cheap toothbrush. A very nice and sharp knife, smaller the better. These two are for sewing and quilt, so they're very sharp and very fine. We're gonna get the hair and just a little bottle. This is not Downy. I love the mist of the Downy Wrinkle Release Plus, but this is not Downy. I finished my Downy and then I'm reusing the bottle just because I like the mist is very fine. This is just water. I will recommend you to use drinking water or what is the other one, baby? The other water? Distill water, okay? Don't really use sink water because depending in the area that you live, for example, in my area, we have a lot of metals and calcium on our water, and you, oh, distill water, yeah. Yeah, thank you, baby. So even for painting, they will recommend you to do this. Use distill or drinking water, which is like purified water. No chlorine. So I won't use water from the sink for cases like this and in general when I'm doing art. Okay? So here goes the baby. I like or prefer to start somewhere on the back, either way on the back, and then I make my way up to the top. I can start being on the top here. Sometimes I start, on big babies, I start on the side, and then in the end I will do the top of the head. But that doesn't really make a huge difference. Once again, this is alpaca hair, which is pretty much of a finer kind compared to mohair. So what I'm going to do to start, I'm going to wet this, sprinkle, then I'm going to comb the tips of this. You always have to unravel it and tangle. You have to entangle it. Go a little bit more. Just a little bit. Right now, in this moment, I'm using my 1 barb needle, okay? Just because that's one of my favorite type of needles to use. I explain in deep about the needles in that link the Flip is sharing from my Patreon channel. You must be a subscribed channel if you want to learn more about the different kind of needles available, and the ones that I prefer to use the most. I should have my coffee in this side actually. I have it right here, like if I was left-handed. Oh, good Lord. All right, and then you can make this hair as long as you want. Doesn't really matter. And this is a fantasy character, but I still am gonna try to keep it a little bit realistic. So I'm not gonna make it like super duper long. So I'm just going to cut short. This end is on here. It's not gonna help much to the cause. It's too much fuzzy there. So let's see. I'm going to cut this length, which is going to give me some sort of a short hair. I'm going to grab this little bunch of hair here, and mostly I want to see it. I want to see it on the camera there. There we go, so you guys can see it. Now the tricky thing with the 1 barb, like I was explaining on the other video for the patrons, you have to find where the barb is, and the barb has to be against the surface, or else you won't be able to catch any hairs on there, and that's going to defeat the purpose. For that, you should be able to see the barb, which it might be hard if you don't have a good, you know what? If I'm going to start doing it on here, I guess I will start doing it on here. The hair should be shorter, so this is a little bit too long. So I'm going to cut it. Cut it there. There we go. This debris on hair is driving me crazy. Yep, it's on the camera. At least I can see it. All right. And I found the barb against the surface, and here we go. Yep, I'm doing an angle. I'm not doing this a 90-degree angle. I'm doing like a very, very deep angle. Oh, low angle for saying it better. There we go. I'm going to show you the little bits of hair already put on there. You see that tiny itty bitty there? That's the first hair going in. For this tiny bitty size of baby, I will always do fine hairs. I don't think I will do mohair here. It might be too thick. And you're going to notice how it starts feeling. And actually you can feel when you grab the hair with the needle, you kind of feel like it's pushing the rest of the hairs from here. Pulling, better than say pushing, pulling. And you can see more hair there, you see? There you go. And I'm going to stay here until I finish this doll. So if my patrons get to watch this later on, they know how to comment in my Patreon page. They can post any kind of questions down below, you patrons, if you're watching this later on. And I will answer all your questions there, patrons. There we go. And I just keep moving forward and forward and forward. Forward, upward, I would say. But you can see the little part here. You also use your water to moist a little bit there. And comb the hair, and now you can see it 100% on there, no? Can you see it? There you go. And it starts building up like that. And yes, I think she looks amazing with her brown hair. I like that. Yep, pretty cool. Chocolate brown hair. It's a very tiny space I had to work here on this tiny little head. My very first time doing this size of a doll, which is very, very, very tiny. So I'm gonna go in this direction, following like a little pattern. To follow the lines and patterns, the best thing is to watch real pictures of babies. Because nothing guides you better than nature itself and the real thing. The real deal will always guide you the best and will be your best reference for everything that you want to make art related. Especially you're trying to create realism. Watch the real deal. Watch the real thing. You're making a baby, watch pictures of a real baby. You're making an animal, watch pictures of an anatomy of the real animal. Nothing is gonna guide you better than that. Although we have a baby here, our niece, she's pretty much getting older and older there. So I have seen her since she was a newborn. And you know, I have seen many times when they make the babies, especially reborns, as it's more in deep on there, they get so specific doing the swirl and a big pattern, showing everything, the lines, all nice. And they teach you that you have to make it like a little snail here, following the pattern of the crown and blah, blah, blah. Well, my little niece here, which is a real baby, she never ever got a pattern on her head, never. And everything started growing, and it was like a fuss, literally. It was like a fuss. And now her hair is growing, and it's even fuzzier, but kind of like, I don't know. It's just, it's not following any kind of a pattern, and that's a real baby. I should take a picture of it, huh? But right now, I believe she's almost going to, I believe she's on the 9th or 10 months. So the hair is getting longer. It never follow a pattern. It was always like a fuzzy peach. It's cute, no? So you see? And I was thinking, when we're making these babies, we all die to get that pattern of the lines and all of that, and the crown, all of that. And sometimes when you see a real baby, they don't even have any pattern. It's just a fuzzy hair, you know? And I'm still following a direction. It should start from here, going deep to the crown here. I'm still gonna follow a direction, but sometimes it's just crazy. The real deal is just crazy. A little bit more. Remember, this is just water. This is just so I'll be able to see what I'm doing, because when everything gets fuzzy and when you get hair build up on there, like just the loose hair, you won't be able to see. That's why every little bit you have to use the water and comb the hair so you can see what you're doing, okay? I'm gonna go up to here doing these creases of the head. I like how it's looking so far. This one barb needle, it could pull from 1 to 3, maybe I would say 3 hairs. I can pull off some of them for a more natural micro rooting look. I use my fingers and my nails, but you could use a very fine tweezer to pull these hairs there when you get too many in one spot. And I'm going to do something very smart. I always like to do that. I have one length of hair here, and I won't be able to get exactly the same length of hair for the other side. So what I'm going to do is going to do the other side. So I will be sure that these two sides here are going to be the same length. Okay, I'm going to do exactly same thing I did on the other side. It's a super duper angle, and I start grabbing my little hairs there. I don't know why my kitty is starting to doing all naughty things all around me just right now. So if you hear something weird, it's my cat. She decided to stay around me and play with everything around. So you hear something falling or cat falling down or something, that will be my kitty, don't worry. Or cat flying on the back, the same. That's my cat. To do exactly pretty much same there. Now I'm 100% sure that the length of these hairs on here on the sides are going to be the same. too much there. There you go. I'm most likely worried about this part, the side, because that could be more notorious if I don't get the same length. And the rest of the hair, the head, doesn't really matter if you don't get the same length, because it's all gonna be like back there, you know. Right, there you go. Like I said, always keep the hair in place so you can see what you're doing there. It's my cat. Up to there, I think I'm fine. Like I said, these two lengths have to be a little bit more, have to make a little bit more sense. I'm gonna go a little bit more here. Oh, if Flip is watching this, we can probably share this video on the Shiplet Brothers group, baby. I think they will appreciate. There we go. I'm assuming this tiny bitty head, it won't take me that long, so we'll see. Looks good there. All right. That was a pretty decent amount there. I actually like the length of the hair also. Maybe I might stay with that length. All right, and then keep on moving. Because she's so tiny, it's kind of hard to keep a angle here. I'll do my best to keep a nice angle on there. I'm trying to look the angle I'm applying. You see? Let me see. Put them here. This is pretty much the angle that I'm trying to apply there. So don't you ever do the 90 degrees like I'm saying. Don't ever do that because all the hair is gonna be all just straight up like wires, and I don't think you want that. You always punch the hair in an angle. Okay. Yeah, geez, I think in the end I like this length. I'm gonna leave it still for the other side a little bit, this. Then I'm gonna cut more hair. Always a spray. Always comb when you're cutting your hair. Untangle. Nice and easy. Then I cut. I'm gonna make the rest just a little bit longer, not that big, not that long. All right. Now I'm gonna keep on moving. I need to move the head out the way there. Kitty, where are you now? She's bothering the rabbit. I think she wants attention. That's all she wants. That's all she craves. That's all she cares. Practice, practice. Yeah, you start slow. And when you get the hang out of this, you will feel more confident in going a little bit faster. Like I said, if somebody is joining just now, I have the full explanation of the needles and where to buy, where to find it, what do I recommend. I have that information available only to my patrons, and maybe Flip can post the link again. But that video is available right now, and I leave you the links and where to find, where to buy. In the USA though, because I'm located in USA. But I'm pretty sure in UK and Australia, they might have reborn baby doll stores. There is where they sell the needles and all the tools you might need for rooting. Oh, my little fingers are gonna hurt afterwards because I have to hold. You see, I don't do this with my big dolls. You see my 2 fingers here? I don't have to do that for my big dolls. This is too tiny. I have to hold it with my nails, literally. So I know this is gonna be the pinky. This is gonna be hurting afterwards. And that's what I drink, coffee, and I. We find that sugar-free erythritol. No, stevia, toffee, and no, caramel and vanilla flavored stevia drops. I think it wasn't in Sprouts. Yeah, Sprouts there in El Paso. I'm loving it. I'm loving it so far. You need to like the flavor of stevia though, because the stevia has a tiny bit of a kick flavor. It's just its own thing. I always like stevia though, so that's a good point for me. Oh, look, every time I get it wet, it looks very, very nice, huh? Cool. Nice, okay. Keep on moving. And this video is gonna stay there as a witness of how long this is gonna take me. Because I think now that I overall show you, I think I can go faster now. You don't have to, but I have been doing this for a little bit, maybe 3 years now, 3, 4 years now. Maybe more since 5 years since I started working making reborn dolls. So yeah, this experience was traumatic when I had to root vinyl. In case you don't know, vinyl is a harder material. It's pretty much the material that they make the store baby dolls for you kids, for your children. The ones that have cloth body and a baby doll, you know. That's vinyl. So it's not hard. Sometimes they're super hard. It's not hard. It's not soft. You can actually squish it a little bit, but it's not soft as silicone. That's a humongously big difference. Silicone is one thing. Vinyl is another thing. I'm just telling you that if you want to feel vinyl, you can easily just go to the regular store and feel one of those baby dolls. Those are vinyl. Okay. It is possible to root that. Yes, everybody does that when they paint vinyl kits. It's just because the material is harder. I ended up breaking many needles there. Sometimes you can heat up the vinyl, but it still is a nightmare that I don't really care about rooting vinyl. I still do it because I have some of my kids that take hair, like my Farnus, the goat. And well, the werewolf is sold out right now, but those were the kids that I had to do the hair. And this time I'm going to be painting some kits that are not mine. I bought kits from artists. So for my next show, I'm planning on painting some vinyl dolls that are not mine. And off we go. Working a little bit faster here. I'm not doing any kind of a thing, like a thin little hair, because this little character wears a mouse, and I was thinking it has to have like a little bit of a thicker hair, you know? Also because it's too tiny to do like micro rooting hair. This is very tiny. Hey, Pata, you're finally here. Look how I'm starting. I always start, I like to start on the side. And my needle, look how I hold in my needle like this. I believe you like to work with crowns. I explained that on the Patreon video. Did you post the link again? Oh yeah, post the link again there. There is a Patreon link available for you guys now. And you can watch, I'm talking in deep about the needles, okay? Right now I'm using a 1 barb, but I think Patty likes working with the crown. Crown is a newbie friendly needle to work with. But you see, I'm going like this. And you always ask me about the angle. Look at the angle compared to the figure, to the head. So I hold my needle like this, kind of like the same way I hold a writing pencil or a pen, whatever. Sometimes I hold it upside down, like when I'm doing big works, and then I go back and forth holding it like this and then upside down. I also do this when I punch my hair, just because I have carpal tunnel, and if I keep doing the same motion in exactly the same angle for a long time, I will start getting that funny little sort of pain, I don't know, weird feeling here on my wrist. And I can't afford that, because if I get like that, I won't be able to do anything. To avoid that, what I do is I change position. Like I said, I could go what I call in reverse, like this. Change positions. And I also have to rest. I maybe felting for a couple hours to 3 hours. And then I have to leave it and do something else. Because if I keep doing the same thing, and I can see it here because I have to keep my hands very close because it's tiny, no? So we'll see. I might have to stop. Who knows? I'm kind of having my hands crowded here because it's tiny, but it's looking great though. It's looking good. All right. And I'm holding the head of the baby with my fingernails like this. I don't do that with bigger dolls. Yeah, this is something else. It's an experience to me. Okay, I keep going and I'm trying to go a little bit faster. The density of the hair is going to be the same. Like I said, I'm not going to do micro rooting here. This is too tiny to do micro rooting. I'm kind of trying to follow a pattern. Yes, I'm still trying to follow a pattern. But it always goes like the swirl. Sorry, my bad English. Kind of going this way like this, okay? It's just a simple thing, like I said. And keep going and going and keep the angle, and keep holding it with my fingernails. Because it's a tiny itty bitty weeny. And you're gonna notice how you ended up running out of hair. Always try to comb on here. You don't want things getting tangled. You don't want the hair getting tangled. That's bad. That's bad. Wait, I'm going away from my doll. Okay, here. Now I'm gonna start from here, going up, and then down to the crown. Okay. Let me see. Angle, super duper angle. Remember. Super duper hyper angle there. There you go. Ow, I can see my hands hurting after this. It's just that I have to tense my hands a little bit more to try to catch a good angle from this tiny itty bitty head. Betty. There you go. And then this, it should fall down here. It should fall down there. Like going that way, you know? Now I'm gonna keep on going up, 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 up. Wow, it wasn't... It might be faster because it's a tiny little bitty doll, but it's a little bit harder, I will say, to grab it and root, just because of the size. It's not the worst things. It's not the worst thing ever. The worst thing is vinyl. Although some people love rooting vinyl. It all varies. It all varies. So some people love rooting vinyl and they hate rooting silicone. It always varies, I guess. See, I'm trying to go there a little bit more. Flip, can you post the link again for the Patreons? Wait for Flip to listen to me. He will post the link again. It's up above on the chat, but in case you can't find it. I think I posted that last week. Or maybe early this week. But it's there. It's already available. And I also told you where to buy the needles and my secret of where to find nice mohair. That is only for patrons. I'm giving you all that information over there. Alpaca, I buy it from US sellers. I have a post in my Patreon too about the alpaca, because this one time I bought the raw, like hand wash, alpaca and mohair, and I was teaching you, the patrons in that chapter, how to wash it. That saves you a lot of money, because when you buy a raw like that, it's pretty decently priced to what they have it when it's all finished and clean and ready to go. You can make it yourself. That's cool. Save a lot of money there. The mohair is very expensive. It's getting harder, this angle here. Okay, but it can be done. I'm trying to go faster so I don't have to fight this so much. Oh, there is Flip sharing the link again. That's only exclusive for patrons. You must be a paid patron with the full access tier to access, to enter all my in-depth tutorials that we have there in Patreon. You see, you ended up running out of hair like this. Okay, that means you need to reload. This is too short, so I'm gonna grab a new strand of hair. Remember this step: wet, wet, mist, mist, detangle, cut. About there. You can mix it with your leftovers hair that you have from the other bunch of hair. Comb, comb, and tangle. And we start over after a sip of coffee. Glue, glue. Yeah. Today I have the caramel, stevia, sweetener. There you go. I'm gonna go this line here. Have to find the barb. The barb has to be upside down to grab hair. Yeah, this is it's not going to be easy. Now I'm grabbing now I'm grabbing the needle in a different way because I can't, because it's so tiny. I can't really have access to the angle I want. So you could grab the needle in pretty much any way that is convenient to you. I need to see. There you go. And it's going down there, going down there. There you go. Wow. Yeah, this little area here is hard to access if I want to do the angle, so I gotta grab the needle like this. Wait. All right, and then I keep on moving. Still trying to maintain that angle. And now my needle start pulling more hairs, and for this back of the hair is fine. I don't really mind having a little bit more thicker hair over there. Cut. The hair is still longer to me, but this is a character. I'm in there. Okay. Yeah, I think the hair is too long. It's for sure too long if you're making a realistic baby of this age, because they don't get long hair until they're a couple years old, you know. But this is a character, so it doesn't really matter. You can just be creative. Okay, now we're moving. There, there. I almost reached the side of the top that I was doing there. Almost. A little bit more. This is alpaca hair. I won't be using really more hair here. I think it's too thick for this tiny bitty size of baby. There you go. Yep, I'm using a single 1 barb needle. I can't see. Okay, I can see now. And these 2 patches are finally getting connected right here. See, this part here is a different angle. So it comes all in an angle from here, and it's all connected, kind of getting connected to the middle. Most likely it's like that. It's all getting connected to the middle, to the crown. Got some debris on the top of my needle, I think. You see the 2 connected. Now I keep going to the crown. Untangle, untangle. The 2 of them. Oh, this is. It's tricky because she's so tiny. Getting to the crown, following that way. You see? Trying to get there. Mist. Comb. So I can see. I love this color here. That's very pretty. I think it's a perfect match for this baby. And keep on going here. Wait. I don't need to reach the crown right now. I can actually leave it just like this. All right, like that. I'm gonna leave it there. And I keep on moving in that way. I'm gonna start here and try to go to the top. Clean your toothbrush, because you're gonna start collecting all the loose hairs. And you don't wanna make a mess, you're always cleaning. All right, more. Mist. And tangling. And just gonna cut these little bits there. I can connect this to my old patch of hair. And tangle and tangle, make sure it's all untangled. And here, okay? There we go. Try to go on an angle too if possible. If possible. Kind of hard on this tiny itty. Okay, here goes. Should be enough there. Oh god, this is... It's a little tiny bit challenging. Once I get hold, but it's not. Again, let me see if I can do this. To get a better angle of it. You always have to pull like this so you will release all the hair that was cut on there. And moving and moving and moving forward. Yeah, for sure, you don't try to poke on the same hole that you poked before. It's going to build too much hair in that one follicle. Follicle? Is it called follicle? Hair follicle? I guess those are things that you learn with practice. Ah, yeah, I like that length of hair. I think it's good enough. My face might be moving away from the camera. If my face move away from the camera, I'm really sorry. Oh no, the kitty's back. Kitty, why don't you go to sleep? Why don't you go take a nap or do something with your life? Something useful. I guess she is going to take a nap, finally. My hair's getting on my face too much. I was kind of afraid this morning because I was starting to get a little bit of allergies. It was very hot here, like on the 80s, which is very rare for the mountain. And now it's suddenly a little bit chill, down to the 60s at night. And that suddenly change of temperature, it always gives me the sniffies. It always gives me allergy. Gee, that's funny. I have my Meliotinus monkeys, her little blanket. And they're pretty much the same color as her. That's very cute. I didn't realize that. I can also poke several times, but the problem with that is you can't see where you're poking. You go faster, but you can't see where you're poking really. When you poke one and pull, you can pretty much see where you're poking. One and pull, poke and pull, poke and pull. There you go. There you go, a little bit. And you can see, wherever you see the bold spots, there is where you need to fill it, okay? If you don't have good vision, always, this is so tiny, especially for this all. But in a regular overall, the hairs are, the hair follicles are so tiny, you need to see pretty well. So if you can't see pretty well, I will recommend to wear your magnifiers. Are a must, okay? Because you don't just want to poke in random places, you want to fill it in, the hair follicles again. You have to fill it in, not just poke in random places and leave empty patches here and there. You don't want that. You want all nicely filled and uniform. Yep, the kitty's taking a nap, finally. There. There we go. If I see an empty space, there's where I poke. I was planning on doing hair going down the back too, but I think that's fine. It looks fine. She looks fine. More hair. Let's get this little patch first. Yep, if you're watching this later on, remember this video specifically is going to stay available always here on my YouTube channel. But if you want to learn in deep, that video is only available for my patrons, for my paid patrons on my Patreon channel, okay? And my Patreon page. Ay, 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 ay. I got an itchy nose because sometimes the hair gets into my face too. That's no good. Okay, there we go. Poke and release, poke and release. I did this a little bit thicker. Doesn't really matter if you're doing a thin lines or thicker lines, as long as you get it to the crown, it's good. It's good. Now I'm feeling more confident, so I'm going faster, all right? Sometimes you get to the sweet spot of the needle also. And sometimes I don't want to let it go. But I have to, because I have to keep misting and combing the hair. Like I'm very close now to need to comb and mist the hair. So I gotta let it go on my needle, boohoo. There you go. Combing, combing. Cleaning my brush. Drinking more coffee. It's good. And keep on going to full speed. See if I can get this bunch going to that side. I'm loving the hair color. And this is a natural, actually, the alpaca. This is a natural color of hair. Chocolate brown, brown. Comb the hair, comb the hair. Thank you everybody for watching up there. Wherever you are in this world, let me know in the comments if you want to say hi or something. Where are you watching from? Yep, this baby, when I'm done with that, is going to be available. Probably my Etsy and my website too. Remember, everything you see in Etsy, all the dolls I have available there is always going to be about 20% more. Yes, 20% more. So I would recommend you to buy directly from me, from my website, angelsbynoemi.com. If you ever want to order dolls, because Etsy charges you about 20% in fees. So sadly, I had to increase all the prices in my Etsy place, in my Etsy store. I'm not really happy about Etsy anymore, but it is what it is. Tweet! I almost put this on my coffee cup. The coffee cup and the little trash bag are too close together. All right. There you go. I need a little bit of an angle here. I'm almost under 50% of the head. Almost 50%. I will say, very close. And what time is it? 1:17. It's been an hour already. I'm like, I'm gonna be here for an hour and finish it fast. I guess that's not happening. Wait. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Almost there. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. That went fast. I need another strand of hair now. Wait, where is it? Ah, here. Yes, I'm fast, but then my hands are hurting. This one, it didn't work. There's another, my coworker who she's an artist too. She likes creating all kind of things. The two of us like humming and kind of talking to ourselves. I don't know if it's an artist thing that you have to be, well, for sure, you need music. We always work with music. And then you talk to yourself or your cats or something. And then you're humming and doing noises all the time. I don't know. I think it's an artist thing, but it might be just us. I'm not sure. But for sure, we always need some kind of a music and just to keep on going, you know? And sadly, here the videos on YouTube, the platform, they don't allow you to put any copyrighted kind of music, which it always sucks when I do a live. That's the only part I don't like. And I'm not able to listen to music. So sometimes I'm humming. Sorry about that. Nice. Although I think a curly hair, it would be nice for this kind of doll too. What do you think? What was that? Oh, I have a crown outside. He started bringing apples, an apple to eat it here on my bird bath thingy that I have there. And now I'm leaving apples for him. I think I heard him. The bad thing is that I never get to see him how he's munching on the apple, but it's very funny. I think he likes to sip the apple with water. I don't know. It's cute. And then I leave the apple there and he ate it for pieces every day until he finished. And he's just leave the bone of the apple there. It's so cute. I don't know if it's a crown or a raven, but I saw him a couple times though. That's how, and also Flip suggested that it was one of those birds doing that. But I saw it. I saw it a couple of times running away from my bird bath. And then his pieces of apple on there. And he brings the apple. If I don't put an apple there, he will bring an apple from somewhere else and come and eat it there. We should put a camera and see how he eats his apple. It's pretty cool. Miss Mist. Come, come. I'm almost reaching the crown from these sides that I started, you see? I'm very close to, very, very close. It's just that everything goes on an angle from the sides to the middle, you see? The sides to the middle. So I'm trying to follow that pattern, that angle. That way there. So it gets a little bit more challenging as you approach the crown. A big angle I had to grab on here. And the little pinkies there holding in place, holding things in place. That pinky. Ow, my pinky's hurting. Ow, 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 pinky, pinky. Ow, ow. Da, 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 da. There we go. It happens. I think it should be good enough there. Okay. Wet, wet. Combing again. Looking good. Oh, yeah. Now I'm going to start in this area here. I think I grabbed already the 50%, or very close to the 50% covering the hair. On the covering the head, not hair. There you go. Dun, 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 dun. Now here. Go. Dun, 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 dun. This coming in an angle like this, okay, different angle. Try to, you see, look at the angle there. And poke, 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 poke. Dun, 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 dun. Now it's going all this way, okay? All to the middle. If I feel confident enough, I'll go faster. Comb this hair down here. And here goes nothing. Now I'm from real going faster. Probably the only thing that is delaying me is trying to do the angle. Sorry, I get concentrated on this and I forgot. It has to be centered on the camera as much as possible, at least. Let me see if I can do the reverse because my hands are kind of getting tired. So reverse, I will change completely the angle of the doll. I will change completely the angle of my needle, the position of the needle, better to say, the position of the needle on my hands, and do this is what I call the reverse because it's going the opposite way I was doing it before. Just because my hand is getting tired, guys, okay? To be in the one position, you know? And that's no good. So all the positions on my fingers have to completely change now. And like I said, I do this mainly because my hands got tired of being in the one position. But when I do this, where is the other needle? Sometimes I can't go that fast. Oh, I don't have the fast needle with me. A fast needle is the one that has more cuts, more barbs. Here. It might not be good for this because this is too tiny. We'll see. If it pulls too much hairs, it's not going to be good for this. Oh, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Just gotta be careful. You can also use the needles from needle felting that they sell in the craft store. That's a good thing to practice too. Always experiment, always try. The ones for needle felting, the needles for needle felting, they're not good to make like fine micro mono routing, which is one hair in one hole. The ones for needle felting, they won't do that because they have too many cuts, too many barbs. But I use things like that for my animals. Because animals, they are just fussy, you know? They don't need to have a pattern or a swirl or something, no? It's just hair. They have to be hairy beings, that's all. Hairy creatures. So you want to pull just hair, pull hair? It could be a needle felting needle. This little ear is on my way. Poke and pull. Ouch, that almost got me on the other side. Poke and pull. poke. I almost got me again. Ow, it got me actually. Let me get this wet. And comb. You also keep doing that so the hair won't get tangled. Because if you keep doing this without combing the hair, that one that you put on there, the ones that you put on there, it might end up, it might start getting all tangled. You're supposed to keep it nice and untangled all the time. I'm afraid it's going to grab my hair on the other side. It's going to grab my finger here. And at the same time, I'm going to go faster. So I think at a certain point, I'm going to pinch my finger. Oh, I think somebody was asking me how to avoid your finger getting poked. You just try to keep a steady finger. You don't put your finger very close to the thing like this. And then it's gonna get you. And of course, this is not a good time for you to be watching TV or doing something else with your eyes. Your eyes should be concentrated in here, because that's a good way to get your finger poked. And that is not fun, because these needles, as you can see, they're pretty thick. They're pretty thick needles. So if that pokes you, that's gonna hurt. For sure. La la la, look. Look all have done. Le, yeah, yeah. If I see that I'm leaving some bald spots, I gotta target that and fill the bald spots, okay? Don't leave bald, empty spaces. That looks horrible and not natural at all. And I think I'm getting low in hair again. If you are joining the live right now, I just changed the position on my routine to the opposite side of town because my hands were getting tired. This video is going to stay available for everybody to watch, okay? So if you miss something, you can just go up on the video and you will be able to find it there. Or if you miss the beginning, for sure, it's going to be there. The beginning of this video. I can see a little bit of a bald spots on here. Look at that, you see? Then I'm going to fill it. All those bald spots on there. They're not major bald spots, but I don't like to leave any bald spots anyway. Okay, there. Make sure to like and share this video. Okay, I need more hair. This is too short. This is the other strand of hair. Comb it. Get it wet first. Combing, combing. Cut. Connect it to the old ones. Just because I don't like to waste. You ended up wasting hair though. You ended up wasting hair on the comb. You ended up wasting the hair that is loose. So that is going to happen, right? You will end up losing some hair. Here and there, little bitsies. That's how it goes. Now taking all this to the crown again, okay? Exactly the same thing I did before on the other side. Little angle there, a bit of an angle there for better to say. And taking it all on the path. That's too much hair there, to the crown. Nice and easy. And without poking my finger. Look how far my finger is from the thing. I think it's easier, well, at least for me, it's easier poking my fingers when I'm doing needle felting than this. But I have poked myself many times, so. Velvet blade, thank you very much. Doing micro rooting in a life-size baby, or what I call a preemie baby, to me that's big. It will take me about a week, if not more. Getting closer to the crown, closer to the crown. Thank you everybody for watching. I think I'm gonna go back to my old ways. There you go. So this is the original way I was going. I tried to switch because of my carpal tunnel, the position because of my carpal tunnel. I can't keep doing the same movements for a long time or else that will be bad. Okay, let me switch needles too. And all is going to the crown, all is going to the crown. Each patch on their own little angle, all going there, there, and there. Remember the tutorial of how I paint this little baby doll? It's available for my full access Patreons in my Patreon channel. That's a full mini tutorial in the basics of how to paint a silicone doll. That one is available right now. Or if you want to buy the class, it's 20 bucks to buy the class. How I paint this whole little doll, okay? The full painting. Now she's getting a huge bald spot on the top. That's how it's supposed to go though. Let me go a little bit more on here. That's the idea, you know? And the rain is coming. It's raining too these days. We are very close to our monsoon season, which is our very, very heavy rain. Just rain, rain, rain. It looks like an old man right now. With the top being bald. So cute. All right. Now we're getting closer to this area now. Keep dropping things all over the place. Let me clear this up. You can clean also your working space because everything is gonna get stuck to the doll and that's not good. So I try to keep it clean from the loose little hairs. There you go. All right. I'm trying to go delicate in areas like this to make it look super duper natural. This angle goes from here to back there, okay? And I'm really trying to do like 1 or 2 hairs in each hole. And a nice angle. 1 or 2 hairs. And then this has to connect to the back here. So slowly I'm trying to get in there. A little ears on my way. Those big ears of you. Looking good. Thank you, Beloved Blade. Yeah, it's tedious work. And it's a shame when some people don't understand the process. Because believe it or not, some people think that we can do this the same way that they do the factory dolls with the machines. Those machines for the factory dolls are like literally sewing machines. They sew the hair in place. And I have a couple comments like that. Even this one time somebody sent me that video of how they do they massively reproduce the baby dolls for the industry of the toys. And they sent me the guy sent me that video telling me, you see, this could be done easier, in an easier way. And I'm like, sure. That machine goes in lines, like they sewing the hair. It goes like this in lines, back and forth like a line, circles, but it's sewing the hair in place. Now, does that look realistic at all? It doesn't. This has to be done by hand. You're never gonna get this same look when you use a machine. So, some people don't understand that. And some people will be stubborn to not want to understand the process. It's just the way people are, you know. There we go. A little bit. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Combing the hair. This is the whole process pretty much. Look how beautiful. Even for the miniature scale, it looks very beautiful there. And I'm not doing an extremely complicated swirls and patterns. I'm just going something very simple. Everything from the sides is just whoop, going to the top. That's all. That's all I'm doing. That is all I'm doing. A simple pattern, for saying it like that. Not even a pattern. So if you've never seen how the hair rooting is done, I hope you are enjoying this video. It's just a demonstration. This is not a class. We have many classes available in my website and my Etsy store. You can learn how to sculpt a baby doll in polymer clay. You can learn how to make the molds from your sculpture and turn your sculpture into a silicone baby doll. And I have a master class for painting. And now I have a basic class for painting a tiny bitty silicone doll. So many classes available in my website or my Etsy store. I don't know if Flip can find the links. There you go. Oh, you need to know how to use YouTube though. We're planning on making DVDs to make the access to these classes easier for the ones that don't know how to use the computer. We're planning still on making DVD classes. But right now we have the classes as private YouTube videos. Some people get it, some people not. We understand. There you go. And it keeps going down here to the everything, like I said, everything goes to the crown, okay? And I'm going to do the little front in the end. Might start doing that with shorter hair actually, for sure. I don't like trimming or cutting the hair after I'm done. If I want a certain length of hair, I prefer to do it with shorter hair rooting. I mean the rooting in general. If I want long hair, I will do it. I will start like that. If I want short hair, I will do short hair. I don't really like cutting the hair after. But you can do literally whatever you want. There is not a rule really on that. It's not really a rule. Oh, well, oh yeah, the problem with my website is that the classes are mixed with the babies. Probably gonna start with the how to make a polymer clay doll, and then how to make the molds, and then that's just 3 things, the master class on how to paint a silicone baby doll. Getting closer, getting closer. Now is when things start getting excited. As I am getting ready to finish this. Let me compare how the hair is going here and the other side. Let's see. I won't be able to see anything until I wet and comb the hair. You see, now you can see everything. Aha, so it's going a little bit more here. Over here. I kind of want to follow the same patterns, you know, from side to side. Okay. So I could have gone a little bit more on here. See this. The ring. Okay, just a little bit upward here. I see a pussycat, and she's a tuxedo, black and white. So I can only see her little white footsies. What up, kitty cat? That's my older cat, Catherine Kitty Smith. She could be a troublemaker too, if she wants to. Okay, now I'm back to the crown again, following the pattern. Back to the crown. There we go. I am myself planning and cutting my bangs because this hair on the front is getting a little bit annoying. And as we change in the weather to a little bit cooler weather, I won't mind the bands. There we go. The good thing on my Etsy page is that all the classes are organized in one place, the babies are organized in one place, the dolls are organized in one place. Just keep the things a little bit more organized. But the bad things are the fees. And also this ridiculous policy. So I had this lady that I keep telling her over and over again to please, nobody reads descriptions. That's so annoying when you sell online. Anyway, can you please read the description on my sale, blah, blah, blah. And she replied saying, yes, I read all the description, blah, blah, blah. Well, in Etsy, I have my dolls with the deposit payment because of the fees. Because some of my babies are worth $3,000, dollars. So I have that on the title and the description. And some people don't read. But anyway, she caused me this trouble and she bought the deposit and all of that. And I had to ask her, okay, that's cool, blah, blah, blah. Let me know how you want to pay the remainder of the balance, which is blah, blah, blah. And then she freaked out. And she was like, I didn't know that, after saying that she read the description. Anyway, she threatened me to report me to Etsy, report me to her credit card bank, whatever. Of course, we sent the money back because that was just a deposit payment and she wasn't able to follow up. I had to return the money. We did that. But guess what? Even though I tried to block her, you can't block people in Etsy. Even if you have people harassing you, that's bad. That's very bad. I tried to block her and she added me to her favorite stores. And then because of this big deal, I had to change the listing of my doll to the full price, which is almost $3,000 with the Etsy fees and all of that. And then she texts me back saying that, oh, I see you changed the price, but blah, blah, blah. And then I completely try to block it on the message, okay? But according to Etsy, even though you block them from messaging or whatever, they're still able, I need to do a break. Baby, can I do a break? I need to get some water. I'll tell you the story later. I'm gonna have a break, okay? I feel sick. Do you do the break? Put the thing on my water. Well, I need to take a break anyway, and I don't want to risk it. Sorry about that. I'm having a little bit issue with lightheaded feelings. And apparently, if I eat, I can get sick. If I don't eat, I also can get sick, I guess. So I'm having a little snack here. But sugar-free. So let me munch on that a little bit. We're trying to find the root of that. I think since I stopped working out, things are going bad for my health. So me and Flip are planning and going to try to go work out and be active. It's always good, but since I moved, because in California I was going to the gym 3 to 4 times a week. Since I moved, I got too busy here. I haven't got time to go work out. And we have a gym. Flip is a volunteer firefighter. So we have a gym day there on the station that we can go anytime. So we'll see. We want to start doing that. I'm eating healthy. Anyway, there goes my... I don't know. What? Oh, Flip is eating too.
No, I'm gonna make you take a bite of it.
No, I don't want to have a banana.
Just a piece. It's potassium, nerd.
I got potassium here in my wawa.
Here. Here. Just a little piece.
Here, rabbit. Here, your banana.
So rabbit and have some too.
Banana. No. I don't like eating carbs.
Cheers. It's not gonna hurt you.
Yeah, it might hurt me more.
Me smashing you into the floor is gonna hurt you more.
And wawa. So in conclusion, you can't block people in Etsy from buying things from you, even if those are people that you don't want to deal with it. That's bad. That's very bad. Really bad system. You should be able to block people there. Yeah. At least in my case, it gives me a lot of views. That's the reason why I haven't quit Etsy for sure. But I just have to deal with them, I guess. All right. Let's try to finish this. It's also because I'm bored without music. All right. And everything is meeting on the middle, on the center of the head, better to say. On the center of the back of the head. Everything is meeting there. Banana? Banana. Did you give her apple in the morning? When she was trying to destroy the room over there, chewing everything? No, huh? No, because we got busy doing this. Poor rabbit. There she goes. She was definitely waiting for a treat. More water. I add electrolytes and potassium here. Every time I feel like this, that makes me feel better. You know what the worst thing? I'm not losing weight. You will expect that you're getting sick or something like that. You will start losing weight, but no, I'm not. Shut up. Water. Mist.
just trying to get out of having to paint the cabinet, so hurry up.
Oh yeah, we had to work on the little house today. We're down to the furniture. The countertop, yeah, Flip did the countertops and the epoxy. Oh yeah, I told my mommy we want to show her that today, so I'm almost done, man.
Yeah, I gotta finish grinding, but I can't leave here until we're done with the stream.
Yeah, I'm almost done. Well, the stream is here now that I know. I didn't know it was here. Bwah, bwah, bwah. Almost done. Look at this. Did I hear a cat? Is Mrs. Kitty or the Mimi? No.
It's got a little old man bald head.
Yeah, it looks like an old man. He's in that stage. And I pretty much always go the same path. It doesn't really matter where you start. It's just what I like to do. You could start on the front. Doesn't really matter. I'm probably just used to this patterning. There is a crown. Oh, I wonder if he's the one eating the apple. Hey, you. I love crowns. I don't know about you. And ravens. I don't know about you. Some people think they're creepy because they're gothic, all black, you know, just like me. Okay, doing good there. And guess what? I think I can start on the front already. For the front, I am going to use a shorter hair. I have my shorter hairs around here. Yes, I have shorter hairs here. A bit of a shorter hair. Untangle, untangle. And here goes nothing. To eat my last banana piece. Sorry about that. Yum, 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 yum. Okay. Is in the center? Yes, it is. Okay, here we go. In this very front, I really want to do the one hair in one hole to make it look super duper natural. So that I can do faster, I have to go very slow and try to catch just the one hair. If I catch too much, I'll pull it out. And go all the way here, just like that. Too much hairs, I pull them out. Try to match it with the other side. The other side is a different angle, it's coming like this. Too much hair. There we go, little by little. Try to make it very thin there. Try to catch just the one hair. You see, I have one line there. And keep on going. This one also is going to the crown. There we go. Wait, too many? I have to pull them out. And keep on going. Back and forth, as you can see, I'm going back and forth, trying to fill in the lines, a roll, I would say. Up. Oh no, the kitty. She's back. The horror. Do you see her? La madre Dios. That's my youngest kitty. She will do things like this, I told you. Yeah, I'm telling you, she's something else. After doing a little bit with the very thin hair, I'm going to start doing actually thicker hair and then and the following. Going back here. I'm going to make the hair a little bit thicker. So I only want it to be thin on the very edge on here, okay? The rest on the back, I can make it actually thicker. Because if I do everything thin here, it's gonna look like it's just sick or something, you know? Just a little bit to begin in there. It looks good when you do it like thin and in one spot, you know? Right. I'm trying to find the best angle here. The body has to be down like that. So I can work in peace. All right. Now I want to do a little bit thicker in there. Always taking care of the bald areas. I don't want that. I need to refill more hair. Detangling. This is shorter hair, especially for this very front part. There we go. Mm-hmm. Water. Misting. Combing the hair. Cleaning my comb, my brush. Now I'm getting a lot of flyaway hairs. Okay. Trying to make it thicker. So I poke the hairs closer together. That will help to make it thicker too. It's actually not that easy working with these shorter hairs. It's giving me a little bit of a challenge working with the shorter hairs. And everything is starting to unravel now because they're too short. I think I'm almost done doing short hairs though. I only want it to be for the front. Rotate this, please. Oh, they're Barrett's. As long as I can tell. Oh wait, no, it's just like a clip. I don't know, it's like an alligator clip, I think it's cool. Is that what it is? I want to get cat ears, actually. I gotta find cat ears somewhere. Gee. Working with this short hair, not easy. Because it's so short, I can't really grab it. That's the problem. It's just coming apart. bit more, especially here on the very front. Thank you, Catherine. Ay, ay, ay. Almost done here. So I don't think it's hard to needle felt. I don't think it's hard to root silicone doll. It's like everything else is just a matter of practice, you know, but I don't think it's absolutely hard. It's just a technique. And I see how she's looking on the front. There we go. Eee, I'm getting a lot of loose hairs because I can't really grab hold of the shorter hair, so they're going all over the place. I like the short hair on there, yeah, for sure. For sure. Yep, you can do something like this. You're saying it looks very natural. That's the reason why I don't like cutting the hair. I just like doing one length, the final length that's going to stay on there. It looks very natural, you see? Okay, a little bit more, I will say. Even though that shorter hair is challenging. No, I don't like trimming hair. I use the length that I like to have. The hair can always be trimmed, but to me it doesn't look natural at all. Oh great, my kitties are fighting to each other now. That's just great. You guys don't make noise, I'm busy here. You know? That's not working. Baby, the cats are fighting! Or playing, fighting, something like that. It's the kitty. The kitty, she wants to play, but the old kitty, my tuxedo, she doesn't have the patience for that. Ho, ho, ho. It's just that now. I always get happy when I come to this point here. Because it's like the end, you know? Let me see a little bit more. Shorter hair. Thank you. Now again, I need this front on here. There, I like that. There we go. The who? Is the Mimi awake? He's taking the Mimi with him. Because she's being a menace right now. That's going out there. I think I'm good enough to start switching to the longer length of hair before this shorter length of hair start driving me crazy. Yeah, I think it's getting there. Mm-hmm. All right, I think I'm good here. Now, where's my regular length? I have a little bit more here. Where? I have more on the other side. Just trying to lift this a little bit on there. Almost the end. Almost the end. Look at that. I like that length. It's just perfect. I just was a pain on the butt. Now it's as easy as everything is connecting on the crown. That's all. No more, no less than that. Everything connects on the crown. Some thick hair can go there a little bit. I'm gonna need more for sure. Let me drink some water. I did not finish my chocolate. Sugar for chocolate. Let's do this. The rain stopped. Was just a little mist. All right. This is a little bit longer. Well, it's the regular length that I was using before. Okay. And tangle, and here we go. Everything connects to the middle, to the crown. It's getting hard because I can't keep it like this. Yeah, this is getting hard there. Let me see if I can do reverse and mixing everything. Yeah, that's kind of helping the cause a little bit. Closer to the end. I'm gonna have to turn it. Try to keep the hair in place and tangle as much as possible. What did I keep dozing? Rooster singing. I call it singing because to me it's nice. The rooster sounds. Our neighbor has chickens. We want to have chickens here too, but it's just too much work. Too much. Everything going to the crown. Everything going there. Mm-hmm. There we go. Now I'm going all the way around, you see? And turn. Roosters. Chickens, plus the chickens that I want are silky. So those are much of a pets more than farm animals. And a little bit closer and a little bit closer, yeah, to the end. Closer to the end. More wawa. More water for me too. Blech. The potassium tastes bad actually, but you have to have it. Potassium, no. What is it? Sodium, potassium, calcium. Yeah, it's potassium. Yeah. It tastes horrible. Oh, everything is getting hair now. Oh, somebody help me. It happens at a certain point. Especially with those shorter hairs that I did, even worse. but it is what it is. Very funny, Flip, very funny. Oh my goodness. Almost. A little bit of reverse on here. Trying to get all together in one place, which is the middle there. Who is it? Is it you, Bunny? Making weird noises there? Literally trying to go all the way around. Get in with the banana, man. Okay, a little bit more. I'm getting off track here. I need to go a little bit more here. My goodness. Yeah, everything's gonna cover with hair. Everything is being covered with hair. Almost done. Very, very close to the end here. Gentle. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm almost done. Jeez, look at all the had trouble, the little doll. Ay, ay, ay. Sorry, this part is not showing. I'm just trying to find a good grip. It's getting harder and harder as I'm getting to the end. Still showing, but the angle might be weird for you guys to see. Okay, here. Yeah, definitely this angle is completely and absolutely annoying. Okay. That's probably my brother. Oh, it's not my family? No, it's Flip. I don't know what he wants. What's going on? closer and closer. Now, tiny little bit of hole in there. Almost. We need to cover the whole thing. A little bit more on the front. Wait. Yeah, this is getting. Yeah. It's not easier now that I'm getting close to the top of the head. This is always the best part, when I'm almost done closing this little hole. At least to me, it's the best part. Wait, Dios. I'm losing my grip. Try to get organized there. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. This way. Almost. I hope that's my brother. Oh my goodness, very close now. Extremely close. Wait, too much hair in there. There you go. I don't really want to cut my hair. I think I will, more hair, I mean. I think I will be able to finish with this. Right, other side here. See, yep. Jeez. And round and round and round. And round. Going all the way around. I usually lay it in pillows, the babies. It's just that this baby is awkward because it's tiny. I can't really hold it with pillows. Pillows are too big behind. I don't work with the small sizes. This is my very first time. It's not that bad though. Just a little bit awkward. This might get slow right about the end. Just because. rotate. And rotate. Very, very, very close. Watch out for the last berry hairs. There we go. A few more hairs. Until it's completely closing. And there you go. We got it. Yay. She looks like a little crazy lady. For that, we just need simple more water. No more or less. Remember, distilled or drinkable water is ideal. No, I'm not going to cut the hair. It's going to stay just like that. Now with this, I also want to clean everything around. So her body is not gonna get covering hair, you know. Clean the hair, the body too. And actually, because I make the hair short on there, I could do the partition on the middle. I can do anything I want really. Partition on the side. No matter where I drop the bands, for saying it like that, it's still gonna look good. To stylish, I only use the water, like I mentioned before. Exactly the same, distilled or drinkable water. That's cute. Look at that. And it's done. It's pretty much done. Try not to show her wee, not her wee, her tinting too much. And you can just leave it like that. You can also wash the hair. I would recommend with a little bit of a warm water and some soft keratin shampoos, like just something soft and nice. But there you go, my little creature. And that's it. I'm not going to, like I said, I'm not going to, there's a white hair on here. I'm not going to, look at how we look at the crown. That looks pretty cool. And I didn't even do a complicated swirl pattern there. It was a very easy, just from the edges to the point middle. And that was it. And it could be as simple as that. That's it, pretty much. If I want to do the eyelashes, it will be the same. I will just poke around the line of the eyes, of course, and that I had to cut it later on. But there you go. Thank you everybody for watching. If you are awake, baby, we're coming to the end. Let's wait for Flip Loop to come so he can close here. Thank you very much for watching. Yeah, I'm not cutting anything here. She's gonna stay like that. Thank you very much for watching, and remember patrons, we have special videos available just for you. So always go back and check in your Patreon notifications. All right. Ah, there's another white hair here. Thank you guys for watching. This isn't supposed to be here. Thank you very much for watching. I guess it will be until the next one.